questions. Yeah. Yeah. There is a lot of interaction with the person right before you, because they can take what you were planning to do, and then you're like, ah, goodness gracious. And then you have to recalculate, right? And then that does take a long time. That takes a little bit of AP. So there's that. There's this. Put this in here. There's all my cards. Okay. Put these aside. You gotta be a karaoke person though, Steffi. I feel like you're definitely a karaoke person.
All right, am I supposed to answer? Or am I
Yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to
yeah.
wait? What is the
Answer.
format?
Answer.
All right.
Hello everyone, I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. I have with me today my friend Luke Pickles, aka Mr. Imp.
Hello.
And then we have the developer of Misfit Heroes, what the game we're going to play today, and the designer of the huge successful hit Let's Go to Japan and Cat Lady. It is Josh Wood. Hello, Josh.
Hello, everyone.
Now I know some AEG people, so I have a little shirt. I got a review copy, but this stream is not sponsored by AEG. Just to be clear, I do playtest. So both me and Luke playtest, and we both playtest this game. We're gonna show you our names in the rule book, which is very fun, at least for us, anyways. We find it very fun. But yes, so we both have playtested the game, so we kind of know how things work. But we're gonna teach you all. First of all, let's say hi. Hello, Deadpan Danny. Hello, Time Roller. Welcome in to everybody. Hello, Ashy Feet, who is on YouTube. Says, hey, Luke and Josh. Love Let's Go to Japan. Yes. So I am streaming to both, so y'all can see that. I don't know why there's certain things not working, which is the things are just breaking left and right, y'all. Who knows what's going on? Okay. But anyway, so Josh, Luke, how are you both doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you. Yeah, it's been a long day. I've had a mortgage conversation. I've had some presentations at work. It's just been we've had Pokemon Day. I've got my Pokemon plushies just sort of sitting out, chilling in the background here because
nice.
I did a reaction to the Pokemon Presents that was earlier today. Some very exciting news going on in that sphere. And yeah, I'm excited to unwind for my day by playing a board game where I am after you in turn order. So this could be your ire is not going to be directed at me quite as much because Josh is going before you.
But so, Josh is gonna blow us both out of the water because he's the developer. Apparently every playtest that he does, like they do developer playtests at AEG where all the developer designers playtest, and like I hear that they just do so much better than us regular plebes. That I'm just like he's gonna win. It'll be fine, y'all. Unfortunately, John couldn't join us because the maintenance people decided to come right now. So let's give them, some good vibes about that. But yeah, Josh, what have you been playing? Have you played any other games besides AEG games?
Of course I do. What do you mean? Of course I play other board games. Are you talking about lately? Like any like new things that I've been playing? So I caught up on a couple of games recently. I played Cities from Phil Walker Harding, who designed this game. Dr. Finn also co-designed Cities, but I got to play that last week. I had a lot of fun with that. And another thing I did last weekend that I really enjoyed doing was I played Fiasco, which is a tabletop role-playing game that is a single session role-playing game. So that's the things I've been sort of doing lately. But tonight is my board game night, so I'm expecting to play a lot of board games tonight.
How fun! Yeah, me and Josh are in like the same general area, so you might see us at like John Clare's house for Industry Day, but we don't normally play together except for these playtests that happen once a week, which is fun. Yeah.
Sorry, it's amazing. In what situation is everyone else going to be watching you guys going into John D. Clare's house? Just you might see us there, as you do. Just everyone's just watching in through the window.
Yeah.
I take pictures and I post them.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to make sure that if like on our social media, if you see a picture of Amanda and I together, that it's strictly like a situation where we're like at John D. Clare's house, and in no way do we ever board game together.
We're not friends
at all. We don't care much for each other. In fact, there has been a lot of cease and desist letters, and lawyers have been brought in, stuff like that.
Yeah. Just to be clear, if we ever accidentally bump into each other, we have to go to opposite sides of the room. People need to have like blocking,
Which,
view
which usually
blocking.
means that I play in one room in John D. Claire's house, and then Amanda's in another.
I'm usually
Um,
outside. Yeah.
you occasionally come to the place that I do. I play board games at on Thursday nights, and it's funny because like how many times I've seen you there. I've never played a game with you at my board game night.
Well, because I
That's actually
didn't. It's
serious.
not your board game night. I go to John Book of Nerds' board game night, which is in the same place.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, you can play games with me. I'll allow it. But I'm actually being serious about that, which is funny because we were just making kind of jokes about how we don't play games together that much. But it is funny that we do occasionally go to some of the same things. But I actually very rarely play games with you, Amanda.
That's quite true.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, we always be like,
Um,
hi, and then we go in separate ways. Yeah. I don't know. Tonight I might go, I might not. Just because I wanted to bring this, just to get John and Jose to play it, and Forrest, and I think that'd be very fun. Both, and if you don't know, Book of Nerds does cribbage and more with his wife Lorena, so I might pass this on to him and they can play it on their stream. And also, Jose and John does the podcast Five by, which is a podcast where every 5 people do 5 different reviews in 5 minutes each. So it's quite a nice little chunk, so that you can get some board gaming. But yeah, can you tell us, besides this one that's coming out soon on Kickstarter? I'm gonna put a little link into the chat for the peeps. But do you have other games coming up like that you designed, or that you want to promote?
so I have something that is in the pipeline for late this year or early next year that I can't quite talk about yet. But I do want to pitch that, or sorry, pitch isn't the correct word. I do want to like just plug is the word, not pitch.
Yeah.
It's a different P word. I just want to plug the fact that so this Kickstarter is in March, and then a few months after that, we're going to do another expansion extravaganza where you can buy a lot of expansions to your favorite games. And I co-designed a Tiny Towns expansion that's going to be in there. And I mean, look, every game that comes out from AEG, like every developer has some hand in it, and so we got that coming, and then that's going to be packaged along with a new game from us called Into the Machine, and so definitely look out for Misfit Heroes and that campaign because I think they're both going to be super exciting. Um, and then we got some really cool stuff for you later this year.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we
Luke,
have been.
you play tested Into the
I was
Machine,
just
right?
Oh yeah, we've been getting our grubby little hands all over this upcoming AEG pipeline. So yeah, there is plenty of fun stuff that is coming our way. I'm not even wearing an AEG shirt, and I can say that with confidence that you guys are going to enjoy it. If you like the AEG stuff, you're going to really enjoy seeing these games coming out.
Yeah, John.
Awesome.
Yeah, John Clare kind of little hint about Electrify that we're also playtesting right
Oh
now.
yeah.
So that one's gonna be a
We're
lot of fun.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably early next year. But that's cool. That's a new John Clare game that has a lot of fun stuff involved in it.
A lot of
But
moving parts.
yeah, we got a lot going on, and I'm really excited. And you guys haven't even played some of the stuff that we're working on yet.
No,
Ooh.
And
we've
I'm
been
pretty
trying.
excited for you guys. I'm pretty excited. I'm looking at some notes about them right now, and
So how many games do you have like developing, designing at one time, Josh?
we usually do about I would say about 6. So we have 3 full-time uh, developers at AEG, and we usually have one main project, and then we have one sort of like secondary project. So it's our the future product. And so I just got on to my new second project after this is like just wrapped up. We were still doing a bunch of like things, some quality of life upgrades. Like I think even to you, Amanda and Luke, you guys will see something in this tabletop that you're like, oh, that's new artwork, and this is the new way of looking at some of the icons. Um, so we've been just trying to like really polish this one up because this game is a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite games I've worked on. So we just kind of wanted to give it a little extra love.
Yeah, so Josh was saying how this review copy, it's a pre-production copy. It is going to be a little bit also updated. And so there might be slight changes from what you're going to see right now or what you saw when I unboxed it to what the final version is. Welcome in, Kima. So good to see you. Yeah, I mean, restraining orders are now a new sign of love. You never know, right? And I love getting secrets like little hints about the future from designers and developers. But let's go to the game so I can show off this wonderful game. Now this is the TTS mod. We are going. I did put the link into the chat for the. Let's see. Let's put this up for the Kickstarter. It is not live just yet. But you can hit the notify when launch button, so that you can know if you want to, look at the video that Rado put out. You can do that as well. But yes, this is a tableau builder. They are using the card crafting system invented by John DeClaire. When I first, played it, I'm like, this is a new John DeClaire game? No, it's Phil Walker Harding. Praise be, everybody. So,
Praise be.
Yep, there's that. Kimma says, we love getting the scoop for sure. Agreed. So if y'all have any questions for Josh as the developer or designer of any of his other games, please put it in the chat. We'll let him know. But just to show you all, this what you're seeing on TTS is basically all the cards already sleeved. So when you get it, they are not sleeved. They're separated. You're going to have to do a one-time sleeving, and you have these backs that you're just going to sleeve with the clear fronts, and then it's going to smush together to give you an angelic treasure hunter, y'all, which I love the art and how it like really covers up. Or we can have a cave-dwelling treasure hunter, and they did fix some stuff. So yeah, so there is, just to show you how these cards are, that is a victory point symbol. This is the cost of the card, and when you place something on top, it now increases the cost. So this is at 11 cost card. There is this banner that we're going to show in the, what do you call it? The player aid. Let me grab that. He was like, praise be. So there's a very nice player aid that's double-sided that tells you all the information you need. So like the pink is Beast. The blue, which you cannot see on my green screen right now, is, there you go. The blue is for humans. But if you mix the Beast and humans, now you have a Misfit, which is the name of the game, is Misfit Heroes. And then you have different abilities underneath. And so if you want to look here, it tells you what the different recruitment boxes and abilities are, and we can talk about that as we go. But I just wanted to show off how the card crafting is very cool. And there's a whole bunch of different ones. Like we can have, I mean, everyone knows about the angelic orc. Everybody knows him, right? I do like mixing and matching. I am hoping to do some like, oh, this is who I want in my game. And so I'm going to just pick it based on who I think is funny. But in the rules, it says like at the beginning of your game to give you some options and variability. Everyone who's playing will take 5 cards, sleeve them, mix it up, and then you'll switch out. And so, Luke, you're like, do you want to start a poll, Luke? Because there's a way to start polls in Twitch.
But I just was doing this in the background whilst you were chatting, so just for fun.
Well, like, we have a berserker monk, as monks do.
Funny.
Yeah.
Is there a panda streamer as a promo?
I wish there was, Josh. That's a good question.
So there isn't a panda streamer, but there is a board gaming Walker Harding card that you can get. So you can get the Phil Walker Harding card, which he's just called game designer. He was a little shy about putting himself directly in the game, but this is clearly a picture of him.
Oh my
And
gosh, that's so funny.
and
I
then
gotta
you
find him
also
now.
you get, and then I don't know if he's in that box. I don't think he's, but
Oh, that's sad. Uh-huh.
because we just kind of created him like a little while ago for so if you back the Kickstarter and you're signed up for our newsletter, you'll just get him for free. Um,
Ah.
so don't worry, you'll get Phil Walker Harding, and you can make him evil or uh, angelic,
Yeah.
You
or you
too can
can
get
make
your own
him.
Phil Walker Harding to have around the house, just cook for you, clean. He will be there for you when he'll pick up your kids from school. He will
Absolutely.
teach them how to speak with an Australian accent. It will be
Yeah,
fantastic.
don't have him pick up. Don't have him pick up your kids from school because he's Australian, so he's going to drive on the wrong side of the road. Unless you're in Australia
Whoa, 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 whoa!
or
The
Japan.
correct side of
Or,
the road.
well, no.
Welcome in, James Brazil. How are you doing, friend? Kima says, yeah, watching Bond sleeve this. Bond's the explosive vampire, which I thought was fun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's, so when you get the game right, you're gonna have 82 cards. So I'm gonna not pretend like I'm gonna do the math in my head. So
Yeah.
you have 82 times 82. That means there's 6,724 combinations that you can
Thereabouts.
get. And then
Yeah.
when you get the Phil Walker Harding card, and there's a micro expansion of four cards and four other cards. Now you're looking at 87. So now you're talking about 7,500 cards. So there's a lot of different combinations um, that this deck can be in. In fact, the deck has there's more combinations for this deck than there are molecules on Earth. Like seriously,
Okay.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
You should get a content creator deck. Like we should have a content creator deck in the news.
yeah,
That'd be fun.
I think that that would be definitely a fun promo for you.
And then you would have like Vegas and Los Angeles as the like where they are, like the what would be the
It'd
adjective?
be conventions, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, con. Yeah.
Mention, yeah, that's funny.
Ongoing
Con going.
streamer.
I want to say that the artist for this game, his name is Matthew Owen, and I love his art, but it's actually funny how he isn't like a board gamer himself really, and so I had to give him a lot of direction when he made the board gaming, because I had to be like, well, you're going to draw this thing called a calyx shelf, and I'm going to show you a bunch of pictures of my calyx shelves all filled out. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's me in the rule book, and then this some British guy apparently is Luke.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's
It's
funny.
gonna be fitting. We're gonna get a lot of questions about that. So maybe it's good that we publicly. People are like, why is there a guy just credited as some British guy?
Kima
It's
says
me. Hi.
It is Luke down there. Kima says Cody
Well-
Miller had no problem putting himself in his own game as a changeable head mini in Aridia. He shouldn't feel bad about it. Yeah, I don't think. But Phil Walker Harding, praise be, is a very humble guy. I think that's the thing, right? He's very humble,
Yeah.
very nice guy. But yeah, he does amazing work, and I talked a little bit about John about how Phil used his his card crafting system, and he was like very happy that they used it, as long as they gave him credit, of course, right? But Josh, can you teach us the game on how to play?
I can. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is we've already created the deck, and I'm going to deal 5 cards to every single player. And then what we are going to be doing is on your turn, you can do one of 4 things. You can either take $10, you can take one of these resources. There's mountain, water, and forest, and or sea. I guess it's mountain, sea, and forest. You can discard cards to draw cards. So the rule is that if you want to draw cards on your turn, you discard any number of cards and then draw that many plus 2. So you could discard 0 cards and draw 2, or you could discard 4 cards and draw 6, for instance. Finally, the most fun thing you can do on your turn is you can recruit a hero. So recruiting a hero is going to be to pay the cost in money equal to their 2 values, and then every card has 2 boxes on it. One will say what its additional cost or effect is, and then you do the bottom effect. We are going to be building a tableau of 4x4 misfits. Every single time we play a misfit, we have to just make sure it's orthogonally adjacent to another misfit or another hero card. And then we're earning influence. So I was talking about the mountain, the sea, and the forest. If you have 6 of either of them, you can turn them in for to complete a quest of that type. So if you turn 6 complete a quest in the sea, which is worth a certain number of victory points, you can also turn in 2 of each to complete a quest in the city. That is the nutshell, other than everything else, like keywords and stuff like that, which I'm sure we'll learn about more as we play the game.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so we have our set starting hand of cards. We all start with a certain number of coins based on who's going first, and it looks like Josh is going first, right?
I am going to go first. Yep, that is right.
Now, Luke has... Oh, it's you, then Luke, then me?
No, it's
No,
yeah,
it's Luke's
no,
going first.
it's
Oh wait, yes it is.
No, Luke
No,
has
no.
less point. Luke has the same amount of coins as you, Josh.
Oh. You know what?
I have 6. Luke has...
Oh, I feel like someone was messing with my mod. Wait, so let's hear. I have 45. You have 40.
Yeah.
And Luke,
I have
you have 45.
I have 10, 20, 30, 40.
Okay, so
10,
I should have 35. And you should have 40.
10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, I should have 40, correct.
And then Luke should have 45. So 45.
Yeah, okay, so now it's
Okay.
correct. Yeah, now it's correct.
Now it's correct. Okay.
Yeah.
I just had too much money. I was trying to cheat before the game started.
As the developer does.
Typical.
Yeah. Hello,
You know,
Tantarellas. Welcome
whatever.
in. And there's Legends on a 3-stream streak. Welcome in, Legends. And Kioti42, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, feel free to chat and let us know. Yeah, so Josh is the developer. He's also a designer of Let's Go to Japan and Cat Lady and other games. I put the links into the chat. They'll pop up as well as the link to this Kickstarter because it is not on yet. This is a little bit of a preview, and it will start in March. So hit the notify me button so that then you notify when it goes live so you won't miss it. And the Phil Walker Harding promo. That's good. Legend says hello to everyone. LGTJ might stand for Let's Go to Japan, but right now it's saying it to Man and Panda. Let's Go to Japan stands for Let's Go Team Josh. LGTJ is Let's Go Team Josh, says Legends. I mean, that's
all
true.
right. I like it.
Yeah.
Funny. I'm actually gonna use that now in my everyday life to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm having a rough day.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough healing behind the curtain there. So I'm gonna play this veterinarian Yeti. So its top box is a trophy card, which just means it spends 4 points at the end of the game.
You paid $27 for this, right?
I know I paid $27 for it,
Oh
and I'm
my
down to 8,
god.
and I'm already pretty sure I'm making a huge mistake. I should have played this card much later in the game.
You are making it rain,
Uh,
sir.
I know.
but you know, I sometimes just think that you have to spend money to make money.
True.
And I don't make any money by playing this card. I will earn 3 mountains, and I am going to just assume that I did the best I could, and that is what I'm supposed to do when I play this game. All right, that is
So
my turn.
just as a
I
review, everybody, on his turn, he could do let's see, oh, that's not gonna show. Is that okay? He could do
I
gain
can
10
either
points, gain
make money,
a resource,
do
or play a
influence.
card. So he played a card. He paid $27 for that card. Then you look at go from top to bottom. The top box says it's an end of game scoring card, which is why there's a trophy. Why the top right hand corner has an X, because it depends on what you play into your tableau. So he's gonna get 2 points for each of his. Is that humans or I forget? That's each of his
It's my
beasts.
beast.
Each of his beasts that
It's
he
a
has in his
Vendarian, of course.
tableau.
It wants beast.
And it has to be orthogonally adjacent beasts, okay? Right
Yeah.
now he's a misfit. Misfit does not count as beasts. So
Nope.
if it's mixed like this, it does not count as beef. It has to be a pure pink flag on the end. But he gains 3 mountains, and he's on his way to getting 12 points right now. So just to let y'all know, that's what he did. Kima says motivational affirmations. Let's go. Yes, let's go to Japan. Let's go, Team Josh.
Yep.
Okay, so now it's
Japan is
my
such a
turn.
great country.
What? Say that, Luke?
Japan is such a great country. It's my wife and I, we went skiing a couple of weeks ago in France. We've come back from it. We've been inundated with reels and stuff from the snow conditions in Japan and the ski resorts there. And it's just a case of, yeah, okay, we're going to go skiing in Japan sometime in the next like 3 years.
Yeah, it seems like a really cool place to ski. Where'd you guys ski in France?
We went to the Three Valleys, so we're in Latania is where we were staying, and then we went to mostly in Courchevel, and then skied across to I skied to Val Thorens once with my sister, but we had a catered chalet out there with some family and friends, so it was a good
Okay,
time.
can you
I put
explain
on
that? Can you explain that to an American who did not make a game about? I didn't make Let's Go to France. The three valleys. Is that in
yes.
the Rhone region?
No, it's a bit further north. So the Three Valleys is in the Alps. It's
Yeah.
the
It's in
biggest.
that Alps Rhone. It's the region that's just above like the Côte d'Azur region, right?
Yeah, it's connects into. It's quite close to Geneva in Switzerland. Actually, it was a couple of hours away from Switzerland.
Yeah. I think I understand where
Yeah,
that
so
is. Yeah.
it's the largest ski resort in France and in the Alps. It's
Yeah.
absolutely huge.
Hey, Kima
Yeah,
says.
I've
Kima says, Josh, next game, let's go to France
maybe.
or
That would be-
Italy. Oh, I would love Italy. Italy has so many great places to go to too.
Yeah, I've been to Italy and I've been to France. I think they're both really excellent countries. I could definitely see myself doing that. The problem I think I would have with both of those is that I would just make every card a food card, because I think about the food from those countries a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I think about food a lot in general, but
Legend says, I had dinner with Josh, speaking of food, in Vegas in 2023. I guess when he came for Dice Tower West at a ramen shop. I didn't play Let's Go to Japan until November 2024, but it was really good. Yes. Now for my
yeah,
turn.
I remember.
Oh, you remember? Oh, Legends, he remembers you.
Yeah,
Well, he's
I
a
remember
legend
that.
after all. That's remembered.
He's legendary, that's true. Okay, so for my turn, because I do believe it is my turn. No one's a loser. We're gonna say not so great mermaid. I'm gonna play this card because technically it's the only card I can play without like losing some kind of ability. So I'm putting it in the bottom left corner. I'm gonna pay 3 coins. 1, 2, a 3. Even though I can delete them, I like to hear the little sounds. And then it says, if I have fewer mountains, is that correct?
Any
No
resources, I believe.
resources. Any
Just
resource.
any
But
resource.
you don't have
He has
have
no.
fewer than Luke.
He has no resource.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Neither do
how do
you.
you have fewer?
Oh, maybe I don't do that. Ugh. I don't like it. Okay, so then, let's see. We have a hand limit of 10. Wait, no, 8. Wait, what's our hand limit? 8. Okay, so maybe I don't do that just yet. Because I don't like my cards. What I'm gonna do is, I am going to do the discard and draw probably. I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw 2. And that will put me up to 7.
Already.
And that's my turn, sadly. Let's
So
look at what I have.
already seen the Yeti Betty that has come into play. We've seen a mermaid that has had to retreat back into her cave.
Yes.
We need some power in here. We need some business acumen in order to make our Misfit heroes go the distance. We need to have a super skilled stockbroker
Ooh.
who can guide us through the darkness that is what's going on here. That did not cost me very much at all. It only cost me 9, which is nice.
It gives him a point at the end of the game. If it's face up, there's ways that you can flip it face down.
Yes. So I get to either gain 2 cards, gain one of these little tokens, or I can gain 10 money. And then I get to name a faction, reveal 6 cards from the deck, and draw any matches discarding the rest.
It's a good card.
So I think I'm going to start things off by just taking a resource based on what's in my hand, what's going to be useful for me. Absolutely nothing. I'll take some water. And then I will name, what have I drawn a lot of so far? I am going to say Misfits. So are these cards revealed for everyone's benefit, or should we, for the sake of it, or should I just keep them secret for my pleasure? All right, so we have 1.
It's public, right, 2. Josh? Hold on, we can't hear you.
Oh yeah, it says reveal. It says reveal. So
yeah, so it's public, but for some reason we can't hear him.
He got tickled by Betty Yeti or Yeti Betty, but seems to have ruined him. All right, let's see. We're looking for Misfits.
Misfits. I don't know why I keep on wanting to say mutants.
No. Damn it. Well, that's just going to go into a discard pile over here.
Curve cut games and ideas. Curve says in YouTube that they want to let's go to Canada, but there's a mechanic where you get stuck somewhere because the transit's so bad. I mean,
Josh can't hear us at the moment.
Josh can't hear, and we can't hear him.
No.
Did he check his
self before he wrecked himself?
Discord?
Nope.
Let's see if we can fix the audio issue. But y'all got to see a whole bunch of different cards.
Yeah, let's have a look at the cards that I couldn't have since we were doing this. I realized I was about to highlight them to show them off, and then I remembered I'm not the one hosting this stream, so that wouldn't have helped. But we have the cave dwelling halfling.
Oh wait, what's he doing? He's discarding a card to draw 3 cards. Okay. Okay, so alrighty, he's playing. Kim. He just did that. Kimma says, I think the loser mermaid needed some affirmations. I agree, Kimma. I agree. They needed some nice things to say. And Kimma says, quick, say nice things about Josh. He can't hear you. Oh, he has left. He's messed everything up, but that's okay. Hopefully he'll come back in. And welcome in to Deadpan and Cosmic Beat. How's it going? Yeah, so it's gonna look a little weird. Just hang in there, y'all. I'll do my turn. Oh wait, Where's mine? Okay. Oh, there he comes back. Hopefully we can hear him. Can he hear us? Nope, we cannot hear him. We still cannot hear him. Yeah.
Well,
It's not a stream if there's no tech issues. Agreed, Kimma. Agreed.
true. And that is why I don't stream anymore.
Okay,
Can
oh,
you guys hear me now?
yay! We can
Hey,
hear!
there he is.
Huzzah! Okay,
Well, sorry about that. This is
that's okay. So now Luke is the player. I'm sorry, what?
I just said so. I took my turn. I
Yes.
just discarded one card and drew two. So you guys are ready to move on.
Yep. Now that Luke has one resource, I can now play the loser mermaid. I now have
Lost
fewer
Josh again.
resources than my opponent on the left. So I am
We
going
also
to.
have you also have fewer opponents because Josh disappeared again.
There he's coming back. Okay, so that's
Come
3.
here.
There he is.
Yeah, and then I get 2 waters. And that is the turn. And I will get 1 point at the end of the game if that one is face up. Okay. I know, loser lemonade. I know, Kima, I see the wrong thing, but that's what my brain heard. Okay. Luke, what are you doing, sir?
I am.
Mhm.
Ultimately, I am pro my
Uh-huh.
people, which is why I'm going to be playing the human-loving knight,
Pro people, yes.
who is, if they are played direct, needs to pay 5 money. Let's do that
Yes.
first. If they are played directly to the right of a blue card, human
They
card,
are.
which they are, then I gain 2 green
Ooh.
and a mountain.
He's going for the cities, y'all. Let's see what happens.
I built this city with many resources. Josh, you are up, sir.
Right. He's looking at his cards, trying to figure out how he can beat us, because that's what Josh does.
Yeah, I'm
Usually
gonna
it's a big stick.
take 10 money for my turn.
Oh,
And money.
You're money poor.
Look, it's what we've always been saying. Vet bills are far too expensive. You have to pay the
That's true.
Yeti,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
That
vet
is
bills
true.
are really expensive. It's a commentary, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now this game is very snappy in person. I'm just gonna tell y'all, it might not be so snappy on stream, but it is very snappy in person.
Very
It's only not snappy because we're making too many jokes and I keep ducking out the stream.
It's okay. It's totally okay. You're just trying to, keep us on our toes. Ooh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay. But then, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I like the player interaction in this. But it's not. I guess it's not mean. It can be mean, but it's not usually mean player interaction. For instance, the beast-loving blob, which I'm gonna put right here. And you have to place orthogonally adjacent to this one, but this is your bottom left corner, so you're gonna go out this way. You cannot place anything there or down. But I could place this above or to the side, but I'm gonna pay 3 coins, and if this card is directly to the right of I always forget, Beast card, then I get to draw a card for each of my Misfit cards. So I'm going to do that. Discard the 5. Get 2. Because that was 3 point. Yeah. And then I'm going to draw 1 card. Which is totally fine. Totally fine.
Very
I'm
nice.
trying to find. Yeah. So now it is Luke's turn.
So you guys live in California, right?
We
You
do.
are familiar with the ongoings of having to deal with the representatives of different individuals that are trying to get things done. Some would say that their tactics are not necessarily the thing that are the right thing to do. You could say possibly they are abominable agents. And
That's true.
so
Like
I'm thinking of,
abominable Hollywood agents, is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, basically they are absolutely abominable. Either that or they live in the mountains, one of the two. So, I have played
Whoa.
this card. So, it
30?
is an endgame scoring card. It costs me 30.
Oh
I get
my
to
god.
activate one of the cards that costs 12, so that you get some fun activation combo stuff going on here. Now, when you activate the combo, it doesn't trigger the entirety of the card, correct? It only activates the bottom half?
When you get to reactivate a card, it activates just the bottom of the card. Yes.
That's an
So I am
important rule.
triggering. Yes. So again, business is happening. I'm re-triggering. I've given a 24-hour energy drink to my super skilled stockbroker, so he can go again. I am going to gamble again on getting these.
You have to activate a card that costs 12 or more.
That one only
That
costs
card costs-
9.
Oh, I misread the card.
It's not 12 or less. Undo?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna look.
You can take
We've never said it. We've never said any problem about Hollywood agents, okay, guys? It's
Oh yeah, James
They're
thought you were
fine
talking about
people.
politicians, but no. Kima says, I love
would
how.
never. I would never dream of talking about politicians on someone else's stream. Now,
Yes.
about that note,
But Luke, Kima says that she loves how you have a backstory for all your characters. You can totally roleplay this. This is very true. It's very fun.
this is the
What
way
are
I
you
want to play
gonna
this
do,
game
though?
is role playing. So let's. Okay. That's not worth doing now. That's not worth doing now. This is not great. Okay, I'm going to discard a card to draw.
3.
I
Yep.
have decided to consign my Scorpion Shapeshifter into the discard pile in the hopes of getting something
Interesting.
better.
Okay. Did you get something better?
I got something.
Whether or not it's better or not, that's another thing. Okay,
That's very debatable.
Josh.
Yeah. So since everyone loves the color commentary, I'm going to play the Luke card, otherwise known as the Evil Gamer, who's trying to make us look bad. So that's
Where
gonna cost
did you
me
get that photo of
10.
me? I don't remember wearing that jacket since 2023.
Yes.
So in order to play this card, I have to discard 2 Misfits. So I'm going to discard 2 Misfits. Now that's a heavy cost, but I at least get to do the card twice. And so it
Yes.
says activate one of my trophy cards. So
Very nice.
my Yeti's going to do some big time play right now. So I'm going to be able to grab 6 mountains, and I'm going to turn in 6 mountains
Mm-hmm.
in order to complete my first quest, which is going to give me 12 points at the end of the game.
So rude.
And points are how you win this game, so I'm winning right now,
What?
guys.
I know he never told us that. Like during the rules explanation, did he say anything about points, Luke?
I did
No.
not. I did not. But
No.
I'm telling you now.
James says the ring.
Outrage.
James says, Luke, your wings rock though. So I mean,
I tell you,
Yes.
it's the whole. Look, the jacket's fine. It's vented along the back so that my wings can poke out of them.
Yeah.
I have to wear the boob tube so that I can't wear a t-shirt. But luckily, my abs keep me warm.
that's... Okay. For moi, let's see. I guess I should do that, but is that gonna give me anything? I mean, I could do that. Ugh. But then, well, I still have some time. I still have some time for that. I cannot do that. Oh, that's good for a bit later. Wait, okay. Oh, that changes that. Okay, and that doesn't have to be. Okay. So then that could be there. Okay. So I like to reorder based on what I think I'm gonna do. I am going to pay. I'm going to go ahead and have a happy jester on top of my loser mermaid to, lift up their
That one is
spirits.
a little.
Lift up their spirits? No? No? Is that scary to you? Do you not like gestures?
No, I actually think a happy gesture is it's a little too on the nose. That's not a wacky creation. That's a very boring creation.
Well, he's a boring human, okay? He's not a
True. I
misfit.
guess so.
He's a boring human. So I get to pay 8. I draw a card, and then I can activate the card directly below this, which means I'm going to gain 2 more water resources. For my mermaid. My mermaid's getting a little dry patches, needs a little bit of moisture, that type of thing. Okay,
Nice.
Luke.
Love it.
Yeah, I don't like that my cards aren't very helpful. So I'm discarding 2 more
Okay.
to draw
Oh,
4.
look at this.
Give me something.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a killer lord.
Oh my god.
And lords come from the land where Luke comes from.
Oh my
And
We
god.
do.
you know, the problem with the killer lord is that I'm gonna have to stun, but
Mm-hmm.
really like kill one of my humans, and Luke, you're gonna be the sacrifice for this. Now
You
I'm going
killed
to name.
him.
Actually, I'm going to play him here. I just have to play it adjacent to a previously placed
Car.
hero.
Yes.
I'm actually going to place it here to kind of keep these grouped. And then so I've just stunned Luke, as I am calling them, and I gain 5. I get to name a faction and gain 5 money for each of the parts of that faction. So I'm going to name Misfits. I have 2 Misfits, so I'm going to get $10, but then I get to do it twice, so I'm going to gain another $10.
Yeah. So stunning means you
So I
flip.
went down to $1 and then got back up to 21.
Very nice. Blackjack. No, I'm just kidding. So when you stun, you flip a card in your tableau over. It no longer scores. It no longer scores for if it had points in the top right corner. It no longer scores for his largest pink group. But there possibly are some cards that allow you to unstun cards in the future. So he might have some of that. James says, Island of Misfit Heroes or Toys. That's right. I had a thing. I had some ideas. Okay, so if I did this, then I could do I want to do this? No. Maybe I'll do this. Ooh, but then this one, hold on. No, I have to do that before I do that. But the issue is that, which one? Oh, that was the one that I needed to be, oh, it could be later. It could be later. So that works together. So I could do that. And then this one, maybe later on if I don't want. Yeah. Okay. So do I have enough money? Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Usually I am deciding all of this on other people's turns. But apparently this is not working for me. And
We all get to
then
enjoy the internal panda monologue that is on loudspeaker.
that is true. That is true. I could just do this. Wait, was this the one? How am I gonna do that? But then, ooh, or do I want to do this? No, I don't want to do this just yet, but I could do that next. Oh, but then, oh, okay. I mean, that should be fine, right? That should be fine. What was the thing? That will not, that won't work. Oh, actually, 3, 7. Oh, that's interesting. That might work. Uh-huh. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do this, y'all. We're gonna do this. All of my thoughts, I changed it all. We're gonna go with the scared servant. Poor little human. I'm gonna pay 4, which means I'm gonna go to this is the 5. He's scared because, He's near a beast-loving blob, you know? He's scared of the beast-loving blob, but the blob is a lover, not a fighter. So the scared servant, if I have fewer cards in hand than your left opponent, which I do because I have 5 cards in hand and Luke has 7. So I get to activate the card directly to the left of this. So if it has a green, you have to do it. If you don't have that, you can't do it. So I activate to the left, which is my happy gesture. I ignore the draw 1 card then. I only do the bottom, which is activate the card directly below this. So then I'm going here to the loser mermaid, and I ignore the green, so I don't have to have fewer resources. But I just gain 2 waters, and guess what? We're gonna turn all 6 into points because apparently Josh says that's the way you win the game. Question mark.
I fundamentally disagree that points is the way to go. I'm just getting cards.
Okay.
The person who wins is actually the person who has the most fun. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm undefeated in every game I've ever played. That's how I win so much with AEG. My coworkers don't understand. It's all about the fun.
It's not about all the strategy and statistics he has in them, right? Yeah, James says points. Who cares? We're after fun. That's true. Welcome in, Headbanging Maniac. Good to see you. Hello. Okay, so Luke, what are you doing?
I have had time to contemplate what I'm doing here.
Yes.
When I go down the road, I am very often looking for some sort of rogue, some sort of individual, someone who might be a problem, but can keep his head on a swivel. But mostly because he has 2 heads. So I'm playing the 2-headed vagabond.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, that one head has like 360. He can owl it all the way to the back. Yeah.
So it only costs me 2. I have to give a blue card from my hand to an opponent, but I am going to be giving this card to you, Amanda.
Thank you.
There you go.
Well,
yeah, because Josh is gonna win. We're gonna, so.
I only have 2 cards in my hand.
I know.
I'm going for pink cards.
We
and I have 0 pink
with
cards.
you, Josh, enough times.
Yeah, I'm definitely not winning this game. Then.
Did you gain your $5?
I gained my $5 and my 2 cards. Yeah. In fact, I got it in pounds because the pound is stronger at the moment. So,
that is true. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just discarding a card, and then I'm going to. I'm just going to, say that's my turn. Honestly,
awesome.
I'm
pretty easy. Kima says, I have a personal win condition in games. That's fun. When we play Dune Imperium, whoever gets the Chani card wins because Zendaya is amazing. Agreed, Kima. Agreed. Welcome in Whitney, who is the marketing manager. That Simps Campy. Which I'm thinking is about like shrimp scampi, but it's Sims Scampi. Welcome in. Thank you, Whitney. He's currently at Gamma promoting all the AEG games. So if you're at Gamma, you should not be watching this. You should be at Gamma, but you should go say hi to Whitney. Kima says, in Earth, if you get the giant sequoia, you win. Oh, nice. And in Wingspan and Wormspan and Finspan, if you get the box cover creature, you win. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I like that. Okay.
I do like setting up things like that for myself.
Yeah.
In fact, that's actually a big thing about my designs, that I always want sometimes people to make maybe wrong choices in games just so they can get like their favorite character, like they because they want their favorite cat and cat lady, or they want to do their favorite activity in Japan or whatever. That you might make the wrong choice because of that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I am always getting the tonkatsu whenever I go to tonkatsu whenever I'm in Let's Go to Japan because it's delicious.
Yeah. Absolutely.
My favorite meal I had out there. It was fantastic.
Oh, it's twice. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to do this because I feel like I need money. Well, I am going to because I'm going to have to pay 17. This is 20, so I'm going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't like how it is not human, but this Misfit, which is a politician peddler, what we were just talking about,
Does the peddler sell politicians?
Why is the... Wait. Yeah, so the politician's the background, and he's a cat peddler. he's just peddling votes, y'all. That's what the...
Get your picket signs here. Get your picket signs. Protest whatever you like.
Yes.
It's double-sided. It's red on one side, blue on the other. It's fine.
Luke manifested this card, says Gemma.
I actually like the signs that they're just sort of like, yeah, vote. Think of think for the future.
Yeah. So
go vote. That's it.
You should go vote regardless. But at the end of the game, I score 2 points for each blue or human card in this row and column, and I have 2 right now, which is why I moved over here, because then I can build it up. Even though it itself is not a human, I get to draw 2 cards and discard any number of cards and gain $5 per card I discarded. So I'm going to draw 2, and then I have to look at them and see which ones I want to discard. I'm gonna discard this dirty frogman because I don't want to give anybody else that. I got $5 for that.
I love the frogman. The frogman is so good.
Okay. So, wait, what was this? It was this one, right? Wait, but then if I want to do that, okay, yeah, that's good. Do I have enough money? I do. If I did that one, I would need because this one needs to go before that. Wait, where was it? This one. This one needs to go before this one. Yeah, and then that one because of that one. But then this one, I'm going to discard, even though I like it. Basically, it allows me to play 2 cards in a turn, but I don't have enough money, so I'm gonna get another $5. And then that is my turn. That is my turn. Luke.
All right. When you're out on the high seas,
Yes.
sometimes you're going to come into a battle that you just can't win by regular means. And you have to think back to the blood of your ancestors that's coursing through you. You have to call upon the power of the Berserker Buccaneer.
The Buccaneer. That's right.
Buccaneer.
She doesn't look too berserky, though. I feel like she's very calm and powerful and just not berserky.
Look, sometimes that's the way. If you stand there looking strong and powerful, I think what you misunderstand is the fact that she was on a boat and she somehow turned the ground into solid earth, solid stone.
You mean the boat's ground? The boat is now rock and sinking?
The boat was lava, but now it's on the ocean, so it's now rock.
Got it.
So I have to discard 2 pink cards, 2 mutants, because she's gone berserk and murdered them. It also cost me 5.
Not mutants.
2 beasts.
Also, these are not mutants anymore. They're misfits. So just to let you know.
They are misfits, yeah.
Yeah.
Old terminology, it's fine.
Yep.
But I do get to gain 2 water. And 20 of my finest English pounds.
He just needs one more rock, one more mountain to get the 12-point city bonus.
I do. That is my turn.
Nice. Hi, Slivers. Welcome in.
That was a reaction.
Sorry. He's a meatball. He does that all the time, but in chat and with emotes. Okay, Luke, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for Josh to take his turn.
I'm sorry, Josh. What are you doing?
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the Flying Gnome. Flying Gnome.
I like the jetpack.
Gain me.
Yeah.
He's on his hands, though. That's the only problem. He's going to burn his hands that way.
So I'm going to gain 2 mountains, and then I have the ability to. I had to pay for this person, but I can either gain a bunch of money or I can draw a bunch of cards. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to just gain the money. So I'm going to go back from 5 to change, and then I am going to get 30. So I just netted 15 money and 2 mountains. I
Yeah.
feel like that's a fine turn for
Why
me.
can't I get
All
Very
right.
cards
good.
like that? Oh my goodness.
Well, that's how I
Uh,
always run. I make sure I stack the deck and
Yes,
predict
thank
everyone's
you.
moves.
Absolutely.
at
Thank you.
last, he has admitted it.
I know, right? Finally.
No,
Slivers, thank you for gigantifying the panda booty. Uh, also, James Brazil says Unstoppable was my first card crafting game. By John DeClaire. I got Canvas, which is a very good one as well. But it's card crafting, but you don't use the final crafted card, so it's different, right? And then James Brazil's planning to back this one. Yes, Phil Walker Harding watching the party pretty much sells it for me. Yay! And hello, Pieces and
Yay.
Pixels. Welcome in. Ooh, we're getting raided from Pieces and Pixels. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Let's give them a shout out. They are trying to get affiliates, so if you're not following Pieces and Pixels, please do so. I'm having troubles. Welcome in, Hornist, my blue Heather. Hello, Board Game Bard. And Legends was also lurking over there. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Amanda Panda. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Reclaim Joey. Welcome. How's everything going? What were you playing? Hello, Two Shed. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It's all good to see you. Yay, and James is following Pieces and Pixies. Hello, Brandon. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. With me today, we have Luke Pickles, aka Mr. Imp, who does
Hello.
YouTube videos. And then we have Josh Wood, the developer of Misfit Heroes, but is the designer of Let's Go to Japan and Cat Lady, amongst other games. And me and Luke play tested this game. We're play testers for AEG. This is not sponsored, but I did get a review pre-production copy of this game to show off to y'all, and we are playing on TTS. It is going to Kickstarter in March, so I'm going to put the link in there if you want to follow along and get notified when it goes live. Yeah, Legend says LGTJ, let's go Team Josh. That's right. Pieces and Pixels says we played 13 Dead End Drive and then Sheep Herds video game. Nice. James loves Cat Lady too. Yay. And Imagine Eric, welcome, says love Josh's games. That's right. Josh, did you pay him to come here? That's right? That's
No.
one of your paid people? No.
No. Check's in the mail.
Oh, yes. Thank you, my blue Heather. Yeah, so it is my turn. This is a pretty simple game. Now, I did show it off where in the beginning you are going to be putting a clear card which has a noun and a backer which has some kind of adjective, and this is going to be randomized, or you can put it like I do where I'm going to pick them first, and then each time you play it with same or different people, you can have each person swap them so that you get a different deck each time. So there is thousands of possibilities for these cards. In TTS they're already mixed together, so we're just going with what we have. Sliver says played MD2 Tuesday. Oh, okay, and we're all at level 8. I don't know that game, Sliver. Sorry. But it is my turn. Tis I, and I had a plan. Which is why I needed some monies. And what did I? Okay, so I don't want to maybe do that. Okay, I need to. Okay, so I am going to put this up here. We are gonna do a 4x3. Wait, 3x4, 4x4 grid. 4x4 grid. So I am playing.
16 cards. Yeah.
Yeah. And the game ends when someone plays their 16th card, regardless if it's face up or face down. I'm playing a bloodthirsty centaur just because we need to scare the servant into submission. And, you know, our beast loving blah bless him because he's a beast. But, yeah, so this is a bloodthirsty centaur. He's gonna cost me 10 to play. But I discard 2 humans, which are these 2. I'm gonna discard 2 humans. And then I get to gain 3 green leaves twice, which means I get 6, which means I get this 12-pointer. But no one else is really going for it because Luke's going for the city. Josh is just about to get this 10-pointer mountain, which I was hoping to get, but of course Josh is going to snipe it from me, as he does. But yeah, so that is, man, I have this weird ass crew. My poor loser mermaid has a happy gesture to, lift up their spirits, and then my poor scared servant is in the middle of this beast-living blob, this politician peddler, and now a bloodthirsty centaur. And that is my turn. Now it is Luke's turn.
There's going to be no fantastical story for those of you who have been waiting to hear whatever concoction I'm coming up with today. Is
Flip
because
the
I'm just going
table.
to take a mountain.
Oh.
I'm just going to take a mountain, and I'm just going to get rid of these to score myself the 12 points, because allegedly points mean you win, and
Allegedly.
I don't like being the only person on single figures. So let's resolve that problem by taking the 12 points of the cities and then passing the turn to Josh.
Nice. Ooh,
Okay, I'm
Legends
gonna
just got.
discard a card. I'm gonna draw 3 cards. I gotta turn my luck a little bit.
He's looking for specific cards, y'all. He's looking for specific cards. What he discarded was the poor inflammable kobold. He looks pretty cool though.
Now, chat, you can have discussion amongst yourselves about this one, but when it says as an inflammable kobold, does that mean to you that they are able to be put on fire or unable to be put on fire? Because the word means both.
Oh.
So is this kobold
flammable?
Flammable.
Right?
But inflammable also means cannot be on fire. But inflammable also means it can become on fire.
So
inflammable means flammable, but it also means can't. For some reason, it has both options.
If you buy a product and it says that the product is inflammable, that means that it's flammable. Like, it does not mean that it's not, I know that. Yeah. I know that there's like a law on that one, so.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a quirk of this language. We have things that are both, when they say they're inflammable, means that it's flammable, but also means it's inflammable. Then it can't burn. There you go.
I am poor in both cards and in money. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
But what's your flammability?
But I think that he is flammable because he has flames around him. So flames do not hurt him.
Not on him though. Not on him though. But if that means he's not flammable.
I will admit that when I created this card, I specifically chose the word inflammable over flammable for this very reason, because I just want people to be able to discuss the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, Josh, I got you. I checked in the mail, right?
Oh my gosh. Imaginary says now bi-weekly, what? Okay, I think they're talking about a campaign of games. Legends just got spam Masubi. Sounds yummy. Yes. That sounds good. Okay.
Is it me?
It is you, Luke.
I am discarding 2 cards, so I may draw 4 mighty cards.
Mate.
Hey.
Where are the mighty cards?
I am playing this reptilian scavenger. Because
I don't like it, but yes.
What do you mean you don't like it?
I don't like you getting stuff is my thing.
Well, like, you're winning right now, so I'm worried.
I've lost too many times to you, Josh.
I'm gonna name the forest. So I get to reveal cards until I find something that can make me a forest. And that card can make forests because it is let's make wilds. So that is okay for me to grab.
Yep.
Okay.
I would think you would want.
That's a really cool card too.
You are confusing me. I thought you wanted mountains or rocks. Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, I already have the cards that are going to make me the
yeah. James says, "How rude! You playing well?"
I'm planning for the future, which is the real way you win card games. You got to think ahead.
What?
You got to think 4 moves ahead, you know.
He didn't tell us that in the beginning either, Luke.
Outrage! Outrage!
Outrage! Oh, dang, damn it.
Sorry, guys. Okay, this game is
Oh,
finally going to turn around for me. You know, I only have 4 cards in play, but and you know, Amanda, you have 6. Luke's only got
sure.
4. But
Don't
this is
listen
where
to
I
him,
truly-
y'all. Do not listen to him. He likes to give those puppy dog eyes, and it doesn't work. Does not work. I cannot do anything. Can I not do anything? I cannot do anything. Things to think about. I will. Oof. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Let's go efficient. And I did not draw what I needed, but that's okay.
All right. So
Mm-hmm.
we are slaves to the modern era of celebrity, right? We always have to lord over people who are, through talent, hard work, sometimes just pure luck, are better than us.
Mm-hmm.
Like this popular pixie that we have.
Who's
that is for some
upside
reason
down?
upside down.
Very popular.
So
Look at all those hearts and likes.
Look at all the subscribing that you should be doing. There we go.
To my
so I
YouTube
get to draw 2
channel
cards.
and Luke's.
It's almost like I do this for fun. I get to do this, and then I get to gain 2 resources. I can't need to have a look
But
at the
did you
cards that
pay?
I have gotten. I paid.
You have that much money? Holy crap.
I have many. Look,
Yeah.
I'm British. I hoard gold. So I know how to just wait for stuff to come on. Right now, I need some resources of a different kind. That gets me those. So let's go for sure. Let's go for greenery.
Oof.
We like a forest.
Okay.
I am done.
Okay, I'm gonna play my Overlord Outlaw. You know, Luke was bragging about how much money, he has, but so I'm gonna spend 25, which takes it down $1. But then my effect is I'm gonna gain $1, and I'm gonna keep repeating that effect until I have the most. So I'm gonna go up to $39.
Rude.
So, yeah.
Holy crap. Holy crap. I don't like it.
Worked out.
So that's what I'm going to do.
The rich get
progress.
richer.
Yep. James says I prefer luck to
come
skull or
on.
knowledge. Always worked. No, I'm the poor person. I'm the poorest of them all.
You are the poorest person.
I am.
Mirror,
We don't
mirror
hold
on the
that
wall.
against
Who's the poorest of them all? Tisai. Yeah, and I didn't recruit. What do I have? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna get $10 because I'm poor.
It's a valid move.
Okay. So those who are of a natural disposition in the world of mythology, they are linked to the trees. They are the spirits that inhabit the trees, but in a broader sense, in a much more vast sense, they are connected to everything. They are connected to the world. They are connected to the universe. They are the cosmic dryads.
The cosmic dryads. Let me just show that off.
Which cost me 18.
That is
money bucks.
Because they're so cosmic, you know.
They are
have to
so
pay.
cosmic. Which, to be fair, Cosmic Dryad, that is a great death metal band.
Oh, that's true. Each heart. You don't have any heart. Oh, but you have one to the side. Okay. So you just gain. Oh, okay. He's greening, y'all.
I've got green thumbs.
Hello, Teen. Okay. Mr. Josh Wood. Which I'm
I'm gonna play this giant.
Uh-huh.
He's a famous giant. You can see the paparazzi loves him. That's gonna cost me 17. I'm gonna draw 3 cards, and then I get to
Oh my
get
goodness.
3 resources of my
Well.
choice.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take a mountain and 2 water, and then I'm gonna
Oh.
turn in these mountains.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going after the green of what Mr. Mr. Imp's doing.
Mr. People.
I was about to say Mr. Peoples. Actually, tomorrow I'm doing a co-stream with.
I'm gonna take a perhaps this one. I'm
There
sorry.
you go. Yes,
Yeah.
because he's going after the city now.
I'm gonna
It's
go
all
to the
you
city. I'm gonna
misters.
go.
You misters with your, British accents. That's it. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Kima says you're not the jolly green giant. I don't know if he's jolly, but I don't know. Maybe he's the green giant. But that is trademark. That is true. So you cannot say that. Let's see. I do not have that. I cannot do that either. Nope. Cannot do that until I do. What was it? This one. Uh-huh. Can I? Nope. Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh. Oh. I mean, that would be. I don't like giving people, but it's fine. Or do I do that? I
Give
feel like
us stuff.
I have.
Give us
Oh.
stuff.
I can just take stuff from others instead, which would
Wow,
be
just
very
take.
mean. Oh, I have to do that though. Dang nabbit. Yeah, we're gonna take stuff instead. We're gonna take 1 point. It'll be only 1 point. So I'm gonna pay 1 and 1, which is 11 for the executioner ghost. So I'm cutting you off, Luke. I'm gonna stun 1 card, 1 Misfit card, and then activate this card twice. I activate 1 of my cards in column 1. I'm gonna activate the Bloodthirsty Centaur because it is a executioner ghost. So they dating right now. We don't know how well it's going. They're keeping it very tight to their vest, but they have common interests, and so
Which is impressive because the Centaur is not wearing a vest. So
interests, not vests.
you said they're keeping it very close to their vest.
Oh, that's true. I guess the ghost is. The executioner ghost is. She has like a very dirty vest. So I'm gonna do this twice. Just gain 3 leaves twice. So that is 6, which means I'm gonna get this 10 point. And Luke is going to get the 9 points at the next time. But that's okay because I just slow rolled myself because now I have no money again. So
Outrage. I am so sick of this. I'm going to go sulk sullenly with my pointed ears. It's the start of my evil adventures as a dark elf.
Oh, dun dun dun. I don't know. I feel like she's in the dark, but I don't think she's evil dark. Because she's just in a black box. She's not evil. She's just black. In a black box.
I am discarding this 1 card, which allows me to gain 2 green, and then I discard the 6 to gain, as you say, 9 points.
That's true. It's only 1 point.
How you say a 9?
9.
Hey, Mayor Canada.
Okay. The socialite skeleton, because we all know that skeletons need to come out of their shells more. And
absolutely.
Well, so much so that they came out of their fleshy shell. And that's,
yeah. They need to
probably not help them.
The flesh shell, if you will.
Yeah.
And they get to activate a card in column 4. So
because you have 5 cards in your hand. So it's 5 equal to
I
or
do have
more?
five plus, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get 3 of my choice, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get 2
Yeah.
mountain and a leaf, and then I'm gonna turn in those.
Yep.
Ooh, maybe I will win this game.
Yeah.
Remember when I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna win this game. No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it
And
seems like I could.
yeah, and you have two cards that granting you points. So that's also there.
I'll
Just
tell you
saying
this,
everybody.
Gracie. This card is worth 0 points to me right now.
Well, you have blues.
Or
You have
it's worth,
time.
yeah, yeah. It's worth 0 points to me because I have no blues yet. I did have one
Eh,
blue. It was Luke, and I killed him and buried him in my top one.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
The vet and the flying gnome helped bury it.
Mayor
Look,
Candace,
sometimes you gotta be a misfit, and that's why it's like, are you a misfit, right? Like,
I think we all are in some ways. Where's the giant
That's
misfit hat?
it is at Gamma,
Ah,
unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be wearing my giant misfit heroes hat.
yeah.
That really makes me look like a misfit.
Yeah. Mayor Candace says this time next week we'll be in Vegas, baby. Dice Tower West. Josh, you're going, right?
I am not going. I'm so sorry.
What?
I would love to go, but I am not.
That's so sad, y'all. I will be there. Mayor Canada, you
I
must
do
say
agree. I do
hi.
agree. It's sad.
It
You
is
know.
very sad.
Yeah.
I'm also not going, in case anyone was interested. I will be at Aircon in a couple of weeks, so
Oh,
you know it's gonna be fun.
nice. I'm jealous because I really do wanna go to Aircon at some point.
It's a good time. Good fun.
What was the
Yeah,
thing where I can
I
do?
try to go to Dice Tower West every year because it is a very close convention. This year I am unfortunately able to go.
I drew 2 cards. I'm slow rolling. I have slowed down. I cannot. That's 4, 8, 4. Oh, I'm behind Josh now. This is not good, y'all. This is not good.
Good.
Not good.
Oh,
Alrighty.
hard playing.
Yeah, for the number of cards I played out.
But you're 2 points here, so you know.
I know, but no, but that's only 2 points, and I only have 1 card that gives me points right now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I have to slow it down. Okay, Luke, what's the next story about the next card you're playing?
First, it's going to be a story about counting. No, that doesn't. Unfortunately, it does not work out for me. So, sometimes in life, you find yourself in a job for a long period of time, and you're stable in that career. You get yourself to and from work every day, driving the same old sedan, getting yourself there. Maybe you've had to update to a state car, an SUV, because you've got kids and you've got a family. You have to make sure you take care of them. But you need to have your own manly retreat. You need to have somewhere where you can go when you reach a certain age, and you need to have somewhere where you can go where you can just pump iron. Maybe you can ride your motorbike. Maybe you can pump iron whilst on your motorbike.
What's pump
With
iron?
the pump iron, as
Oh,
in
pump
lifting
iron.
weights.
Got it.
Well,
But
you can
upside down.
Popeye.
You're gonna Popeye it.
He is, yes. But you get the middle. Oh, you turned it upside down. I was looking at it. The middle-aged miner, who is in column 3. So it cost me 3, which happens.
That
He's got a
middle-aged miner
suit.
card that's pretty fun.
So you just
It's
gain.
the spelling of minor that does the difference for it. If it was the other kind of minor, that would be very confusing.
That is
Just a
true.
beard. Just a small kid with a beard.
Yep.
So I am in that column, so I get to get myself a mountain and 10 money bucks.
$2 dues. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be playing this acrobatic
Ooh.
alchemist because
Yes.
as an alchemist you should always be able to be on your toes.
Yes.
That's just a thing that I believe. You never know what kind of concoctions you're going to need to make.
Sure.
So then
you get to draw a card.
Yeah, and then I can discard any number of resources and gain money for them, and
What you gonna do?
I don't think I am, because the card I just drew makes me not want to do that. So I am going to I'm going to be chill. I'm going to be chill.
Be chill while you're doing acrobatics, while juggling potions, hoping they don't, like, smash and make something really fun.
Yeah. I just need you to have a mediocre turn right now. And
I am, Josh. I am. Just because you're my guest, and Legend says, "Let's go, Team Josh." I'm just gonna get $10. That is my turn. As you can see, it is mediocre just for you, Josh. Just for you.
Nice.
Righty. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you, Slivers, for the giant panda shark. We'll see what happens.
I am also discarding and drawing 3.
Okay.
Oh wow, you guys did nothing, and now I'm gonna take the lead here, because I'm gonna turn in 5 money to play my champion, because that's how I feel. My champion Cyclops.
I don't like it.
And
very nice.
It says if I have more influence than my left opponent, which I do, I'm gonna get a blue and 2 mountain.
And you're
which is
gonna
exactly
get this.
what I need for my next city. I feel like
rude.
I feel like that was just.
That's not a city, Josh. That's a mount. Stop cheating. Stop cheating. Yes, thank you.
I just love mountains. I just love mountains.
So now, like as I said, Josh is winning as he does. What I am going to do? What was this one? This one. Okay. And then what was the one that I needed to do there? Okay. I don't like that. If I did that first, I would not have enough to do that. If I have to do this first. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But that's okay. We're gonna do it anyways. Okay, so now, we're in this very kind of scary place with, politician peddlers and bloodthirsty centaurs, dating the executioner ghost, with a depressed mermaid, all this. So, of course, the cousin of Cthulhu has to come and tell us even more bad news, right? So the tentacled town crier comes along. I have to pay $11. And 12 bucks. 12 bucks. Look at Luke keeping me on my toes. I gained some waters because he's making us cry. Those are tears of desperation. And then I have to the problem is I have to give things to other people, which is why I'm so sad. So everyone else is gonna draw a card and I'm getting $30. So that's what's going. That's what's happening.
For you.
That's
what's happening. Don't act like that's so bad for you.
Yes, LGTJ. Yeah. James says mermaids should never get depressed, but we cannot change how we feel. That's true. But we can help, right? We can help and listen. Yes. And Sliver says, but I don't have a card to draw. Sorry, Slivers. You'll have to draw it out yourself. Like, draw a self-portrait of what character you would like to be. Okay, Luke.
Well, one of the ways that helping people who are feeling depressed in those days, you can become, just be a listener, be kind to each other, be someone's hero. It doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, whether or not you're a giant monster that has walked out of the sea, because sometimes you too can be a heroic kaiju.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you need to be a heroic kaiju.
I honestly feel like the kaijus are heroes of their own story, right?
Yeah.
So they are.
Be the heroic kaiju.
Yeah. So do you have 3+ humans? You have 1. You have 2. You have 3. you have too many humans. 4. You get to activate
I
one
have
of your
so
Misfit cards.
I have so many humans. I
Yeah.
get to trigger my human because I have so many humans. I get to trigger my human-loving knight, which
Aha.
means I get to gain 2 leafy boys
And 1 Rocky
and a
Poo
mountain. My
Yep.
kaiju has brought with him forest and mountains
from his homelands. That's true. Yeah.
from his homelands. Yeah. That's
Okay,
it.
so I am going to play for my turn my Cannibal Cultist, which
Ooh.
Oh
is
no.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
which is
this
going to
got
cost
dark.
me my final 7 money. So I'm down to $0. This better be worth it. I also discard 2 cards, so like that.
Oh, because you don't
These are
have
2.
a human to discard
Oh
to
no.
give
I
to the
don't have a human
cannibalist.
discard, so I'm discarding 2 cards,
Yeah.
and I can
I see what
activate
you're
any
doing,
card
Joshy.
in this row. I'm going to activate my skeleton, which allows me to activate one of my cards in column 4.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
thank you, Amanda, for getting a whole bunch of money on your
Oh my
turn, because
gosh.
now I
So
get to go up to
rude.
$33.
$33. So rude. Kima says, I want to be an efficient goblin or a horrible wizard. Those are great. Those are great. You know, you could be whatever you want to be when you grow up, Kima.
A
Right?
question though. When you say a horrible wizard, do you mean you're just bad at it? Or you're a evil wizard? Because
That
that's
is the
something
difference.
Nefarious
it's a
wizard,
very
maybe.
different set of paperwork that we
That
have
is
to fill in.
true. That is true. Um so apparently the Kima says, or Sliver says both. That's true. Apparently um the executioner ghost has an ex-boyfriend, okay, who does not like the ghost dating the bloodthirsty centaur, okay? So they come in to the picture. They are the misfit loving necromancer. And they kind of like, what the hell? And so they kind of sidle up to the tentacle town crier, trying to make the ghost jealous. Okay, so I have to pay 4, which I do have the money for, so I'm gonna pay 4. And if this card is directly to the right of a misfit, which it is, I get to recruit 1 human for 8 less, but not less than $0. So I'm gonna recruit this psychiatrist princess that was following the necromancer because of all of this jealousy, trying to, help him, right? Help him let go of his ex. So I cannot do it. Dang nabbit. Ah, shoot. Nope. Undo. The whole story gets undone. Dang nabbit, y'all. Dang nabbit. I thought it would be worth. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Undo.
It broke the professional boundaries for
broke.
psychiatrists to be following around and being
Yeah.
that involved in the love
You'll
life.
see them. You'll see them soon. Unfortunately, I cannot do this. Okay.
I'm not sure what it says for your story that in order for it to resolve fully, you needed a rock. Because that is
I need
maybe problematic.
$6. I need $6 for that. I will do this then. That is, yeah, I have enough for this. Okay, we're gonna do this in the opposite order. Opposite order, y'all.
In opposite land.
In opposite lands. Wait, oh, I have a 4th level. How did I forget? I have a 4th level up here. I was like all messing up. Could I have put that? I could have put that over here. But that's okay. I made the mistake of forgetting I have a 4th level. It's a 4x4, y'all. I'm gonna pay for this gangster golem to keep the peace, y'all, because it's getting a little bit crazy here. So this gangster golem's gonna cost me 24. So 2, that, and that. And then I will get points for my largest blue group, which I only have 2. It's fine. I'm going to gain Oh, not money. I'm gonna gain stone, and everybody else is gonna gain 1 stone. So I'm gaining 2.
Oh man,
I don't like
that
it.
makes
What?
me
You
really
just stole it out of my
happy.
hand too. Wait, how many are you gaining?
Yeah.
You're only gaining 1. Josh.
Yeah, we get one. I
Okay,
was trying to
okay. I
grab
gotta
one.
watch y'all.
Trying to grab
I gotta watch y'all. So yeah. Okay. That is, yeah. That is my turn. We'll go back to the drama. We'll go back to the drama soon. Okay. There. Now it
Right.
is.
We already talked about the practices of those who are employed in order to make someone better, to get them work, to get them onto the sports field, or get them onto the screen. The abominable agent's back, baby!
Ooh.
Oh, nice. You've been holding on to that abominable age.
Oh wait, no, he isn't. That costs way too much money. Never mind.
He popped his head in. He's like, "Hi." Oh wait, no, bye.
Have you heard about the new clients?
Agents
Yes.
cost a lot of money. I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, that doesn't work because the methane.
Kima says, I think at any point in time, if a wizard gets good at wizardry, then there becomes a point where the power equilibrium makes them too godlike, and some of their feats of magic might seem to be evil. It's something we explored a lot in our D&D game. Seen as evil deeds to the plebes. That's very true. That's very true.
All right.
Kima.
Well, look. Sometimes if you're subscribed to, no, I'm not going to go down that route. That story doesn't have to do that. Here's a poisonous patron. This guy has been snapping. He is radioactive. That is a real problem.
Uh-huh.
So I get. It costs me 7, which I have in singles.
Stun any other card in this column, then activate this twice. Oh, you get. Oh, we get money though. So
I get.
you have to
hell
stun
of money.
someone.
So I'm going to flip over. I'm going to flip over the middle-aged miner because, yeah. So I get to gain 60 money, and you guys both get 20.
Oh, you have $1 over here. Hold on. Oh, yeah, no. Give me one of those. Oh wait, no.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
I don't
scale.
like that with Josh. But yes.
Okay, now I can pay my agent next turn.
Yeah, but now Josh. It would not help him if he activated this guy again. But
Yeah.
yes.
No, I won't. So I'm gonna play my supermodel spirit. I actually like what the spirit is wearing. It actually looks like something you could find on the runway.
That's true.
So I get to activate a card in column 2, which I will go for my cannibal cultist, which allows me to activate a card in the row, which allows me to go to my socialite skeleton, who's gonna let me do my famous giant. It's just like a whole parade of like famous and popular people.
I know.
And
dang.
I'm gonna use that to gain 3 mountains. 3
Yes.
mountains, everybody.
Yes.
You just
That's
built
so
an
true.
engine for nepotism. What's going on here?
That's true. That's
It's not.
true.
It's not what you know. It's who you know.
It is.
Yeah. It's the Nepo baby strategy. It's one of 72 strategies in this game. So
Okay. So remember what happened last time. Okay, so now the Necromancer X is coming into town for 4, so I'm gonna pay 5 and get 1. Okay. And this card is directly next to a Misfit, and I get to recruit a human, which is going to be this human. This human. I'm gonna just double check that. Wait. Yeah, so I recruit 1 human for 8 less. This human is 10, so I only pay 2. And this human says, I give one stone. I'm throwing stones. The psychiatrist princess is throwing stones in glass houses, y'all. While she's trying to help the necromancer. And then activate this card twice. So I am going to throw a stone over to Lukey here.
No.
You want it. You want it. I do not want to give it to Josh over here. Yes.
That's valid.
Yes.
That's valid.
And then I do this twice. I draw 5 cards, keep 2, and discard the rest. So I draw 5 cards into my hand, keep 2 out of all the cards in my hand, right? And do it again. Is that correct, Josh? I don't discard.
You discard first, then draw that number plus 2, and then you discard
No.
down.
The Psychiatrist
sorry.
Princess says draw 5 cards, keep 2 of the 5, or just keep 2 of the 5.
Keep
Okay.
Yeah, 2 of the 5 and discard the rest. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna flip these over so I don't, and then I'm gonna draw 5 cards. We can show Luke why I do this, even though you're gonna see me looking at my cards. So we're gonna show Luke. So Luke, why don't you take your turn? Why I have to discard 2 or keep 2? I keep only 2. Okay, keep 2 of the 5.
You discard 3.
3. Okay.
Yeah, discard 3 of those 5.
Okay. Well, so those agents we've been talking about, they are abominable, aren't they? That's really a thing that's been happening here. So let's get rid of 13 money bucks because I have to pay my agent fees. And I get to activate one of my cards that costs 12 or more. The only card I have, apart from himself, that costs me 12 or more is my Cosmic Dryad. So I'm just going to gain some more leaves. And that's it for me.
Okay. Look, if anyone's going to lead a mob, it should probably be a Minotaur. So I'm going to play my Minotaur mob leader.
Sure.
Who is kind of in command of all the beasts, and I have at least 3 beasts. So they're going to get me 2 mountains, and that perfectly brings me back up to 6 mountains, which means I get to complete another mountain quest. Wow.
Okay, I'm still on my turn. I'm still on my last turn.
I just like the old grayness of the city and the mountains.
Yeah,
that's just how I feel.
Discarding this one. I want to keep that one. Ooh. Okay, I want to keep this one. Oh, ignore its. Yes, I want to keep that one. Oh, but I want to keep that one. Oh man, I want to keep all of these. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, yeah, I'm still in my last turn. I'm so sorry. I gotta draw up 5 more. And then discard.
Dang it, chat. Why are you distracting her?
I have to keep only 2. Okay. I know I need. Would that help? Maybe. Oh, but then I don't. Oh, grumble.
Hermina.
Oh, and then I could. That might be good. Oh, okay. Let's discard that one. And that one. They're all good. Oh, I won't have that. So I'm gonna discard that one. I have to discard one more. What's better? Oh, that one's better. Okay, so I'm gonna discard these 3. So that goes away. And then it is my turn again. And now I need to go through all the cards and figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so I could do this and gain. Oh yeah, let's do that. But I need. Oh, I don't have any. I don't have any. I only have 1 end gate. Oh, I have 2. What is this one? Okay, well, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Unfortunately. So we're gonna do this one. Okay, so okay, so we were in this drama, right? This drama of love, right? And then apparently Cthulhu. Okay, so this is Cthulhu's child, the town crier, but you don't know the other parent was the tiny Triton. So, the tiny Triton came to follow their child to make sure their child is doing all well, right? And visit. I have to pay 9. So I'm gonna pay 9. And they're very proud of their child. Now I'm they're cleaning up, right? So they're going to discard 2 of these mountains, which will allow me to gain water twice. So 3 waters twice, which is 6 of them, which means I get this water or sea mission, and that is my turn.
Gross.
Mm.
Don't like that.
That is my turn.
Well,
Don't
I
like that.
So we need to flip over our deck. Whoops.
Oh yeah.
And shuffle. What's going on? What's going on? Kuma says, in Team Rocket style, the abominable agent blasting off again in Team Rocket fashion, but his hat says double A. Cannibal Cultist sounds like heavy metal band. That's true too. That is true. Okay.
Since on my last turn, all I did was I played my last card. I just have to draw 2 cards for my turn. So
Wait, but
no.
it's Luke's turn.
No, I just
I know,
drew 2
Luke just
I
drew
drew. I
cards.
had to draw 4 cards.
Oh, you drew.
Yeah, so-
Drew. Okay.
yeah,
Now-
so I just had to draw 2 cards. So it's back to you already, man.
Oh wow. Okay. What was I gonna do? I could do that. I don't need that just yet. What I do want to do is, that is good. Yeah, that's good. But then, or do I want to do this? If I did, oh, then okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna do this here. This, with all of this drama going around in town, the sneaky little swamp swindler decides to pop in, and hopefully is able to swindle while everyone else is distracted by the love triangle or square.
Sure.
And it's going to, bring in some water because he's a swamp. He came from swamp, so he's making the whole town wet. And then I recruit a star card for 0 cost. Ignore its recruitment cost and then activate it. So I'm gonna recruit. He brings with him. The, how am I gonna show this? He brings with him the nurse orc because he knows that this drama is going to cause a lot of pain, not just heartache and mental strain, but there might be a brawl that comes out. You never know. With a bloodthirsty centaur, an executioner ghost, and a misfit loving necromancer, there's got to be blood somewhere, right? So he brings in this nurse orc, which I get to bring for free. I ignore the giving of leaves to an opponent, and I only activate this once.
You can just do it if you want. You can always give me something if you want.
I don't want to. So I'm just gonna gain 30
she's
bucks.
She's a panda.
I'm just gonna get 30 bucks. I need to eat all the leaves is what I need. Oh, that means that I only have 2 more cards. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Already.
so what do I want to do? Oh no. Do I know? Yeah.
You seem really distressed by it.
I am surprised. I am surprised by it. I was like, wait, what did I do to myself? Okay, it's fine.
So here is the story of this next character that is coming in.
Oh, hold on. Let me show it.
When you are a druid in Dungeons and Dragons, you are a nature-loving character, but for some reason, nature is an intelligence-based thing. You have to know nature. You can't just be observant of it. You have to actually know it. You have to go and study it, which is why we need to have a clever druid in play. So the clever druid cost me 4, which is fine. I get 6 back. But because I've played it directly above a blue card, I get to recruit a pink card for 8 or fewer.
Yep.
Or for 8 fewer, I should say. So I will play the Weightless Zookeeper.
Yep.
Which is having some real problems. He comes over to see the vet every so often, the Veti Yeti, and finds that this is
the Veti
my
Yeti's gone though. You
No,
shoot him
dead.
away. Where is he?
No, he's on my board.
He's on your board. Oh, y'all are crossing
So
boards. Got it.
Crossing the streams.
Yeah.
So I gain a mountain, which I have just picked up, and I gain 5 for each of my pink cards, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I gain 20 money. Now, here's an interesting fact that I can give you. It's not really that much fun, but it's just fun. There is a veterinary practice not too far away from where I live, where one of the chief vets, her name is Pat Daly.
You're gonna pat the puppies and the kitten daily? Oh my gosh. Poor her.
Which I think is just a phenomenal coincidence. Anyway.
Okay. I unfortunately drew 2 cards I couldn't play, so I just had to draw more cards on my turn.
Now,
and drew some good cards, so now I'm excited again.
Woohoo!
Now, if I end the game,
do we finish the round?
Josh was the starting player.
Yeah.
Would we finish the round and do one more, or we just finish the round?
No, we just finished the round.
So Josh would not be able to play any more cards.
Correct.
But he's also currently winning.
Also correct.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I can
that's 20, 30, 40, 50. That's 50 right there. I'm only at 10, 20, 30, 44. If I ended it, he might win. If I did this, y'all, only those who are watching can see this. Then I could do this, right? If I did this, I could do this, which means then I can do this. Which means that at the end of the game, just since we are there, each region tile, you may hold on, where is it? Where's the end game points? Here it is. Listed points on each region tile. Okay. 1 point per card that has a trophy in the top right corner. We have any extra points from cards that have the trophy with the X. Okay, this is old. And then we have 1 point per resource. And then we get 1 point per $10 you have remaining. So I would get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It might be a lot. It will be very close. But also we're running out of time, so I might as well just end the game. We are going to go ahead and play. With all the drama and the bloodshed and the tears, the happy jester calls in the many-limbed mime to provide some joy to this town. It will cost me 12, which is fine.
I'm not sure that's what a mime does, but okay.
Isn't the mime supposed to provide? Well, he thinks he provides joy because he's his hero of his own story. I get a
he's
resource
taking a
of
selfie whilst he's miming. It's not appropriate.
I'm getting a resource of my choice, and then I activate one of my blue cards. I will activate the Swamp Swindler that will allow me to recruit a star card for 0 cost, ignoring its recruitment cost, which is this one, who brings in, the swamp balances out with the desert. He brings in his desert farmer just to dry things up. It's getting a little wet here. I don't want to see the M word. Moist. I said it anyways. I ignore the giving of water to other people. I ignore doing it twice. I do it once. I just gain some leaves. We're going to grow something in all this water, and I get $10. And my tableau has been filled. Which means now it is Luke's last turn.
Yeah, I have to consider what's going to be my best play here.
I'm a little upset that you did end the game because my next turn I was going to earn 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 points.
I
So
figured. Yeah, I figured.
next
So,
turn was going to be a nice one.
Luke, what are you gonna do for your last turn?
I'm going to be bringing forth. We are an island nation. We are proud of our old money, and who has the oldest money than a wealthy zombie?
True that. True that.
So for the low cost of 8 gold, which is just just pocket change for this guy, I
You
get to activate the one of my cards in my third
you also have less
column.
money than Josh. So I mean, you have more money than Josh. So you get to activate a card in column 3. So which one are you activating?
Right. I'm activating my Dark Elf, which lets me gain 2 greeneries, which I will then spend
Nice. And you'll get
to give me
8 points.
8 points. It's going to be nowhere near enough, but I did a thing, and I'm proud of me.
Okay, so we're gonna start the tallying of points with Josh. So Josh, as I stated before, we start with the points from the region tiles. So he's got
I got
50.
Yeah.
Nice. Then 1 point per card in the tableau that has points in the top right hand corner.
Yeah, so I got a total of 9 cards from that, and then my trophy cards got me a total of 4, 10, and 10 points.
Yeah, so let's look
that
at the
brings me to
85. So this trophy
yeah.
card says
I
score.
get 2 points left over. I get 1 point for every 2. Sorry, 1 point for every $10 left over. So that brings my total to 85.
And let's look at this trophy card just for people who want to know how this works. It says score 2 points for each set of humans, beasts, and misfits. So he has 2 humans, which is his limiting factor, 2 beasts, and at least 2 misfits. So that is 6. That's 2 sets. So that's 4 points, yes. And then 2 points for each of the beasts in your largest group, which is orthogonally adjacent. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. And then we have the 2 points for each beast in this row or column. So that's including itself. So that's 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. There you go. 85, y'all. That's the score to beat. Okay, so let's look at mine. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 44. I was so close. I have 44 here. Let's look at, I have 3 from the money here because I have that. I have 5 points from these leftover resources. Let's go ahead. And then I have 2 of these and 3. So that's I'm just gonna count 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope. This should be 16 cards, right? 16
It's
minus
16 cards, and
3.
but you're gonna be
You have
it's gonna be
2.
16 minus 3, so you're gonna get 13 points
Yes,
from just
13.
your
13 from just my cards. Now I look at the actual, like this says score 2 points for my largest blue group. So I have these 3. So I only get 6 points for him. And then my other one was this one, which is 2 points for each blue card in this row or column. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 points for that one. So that's additional 8. So now my total is going to be, let's see, that's 50, 60, 68, 68, 71. Yeah, 79. Not enough to beat. Wait, yeah, not enough to beat 85. I knew I wasn't gonna beat you, Josh. That's why I had to stop you. I had to stop you. Okay, so Luke has Luke has 29 from these tiles. 11 from the cards in your tableau. Is that what it is?
11 from the tableau. Then I had whichever card was it? This
2
one
points
down
for
here. My
each
abominable
heart.
agent. No, my
Oh,
agent I was
this
going
one.
for next. Is the 2 points for each of my Misfit cards that are in my large group of Misfits, of which I have 4. These
That's 8
guys here.
points.
8 points. Then my dryad, sorry, gets me 2 points for each heart in the row and column, which is just these two, so 4 points there. I scored 6 for my leftover resources and 4 for my 40 coins that I have, giving me a grand total of 62 points and a resounding defeat.
GG. We knew Josh was coming, and we knew he was gonna win, even without the extra 10 points he would have gotten at the end of the game.
Outrageous.
I know, exactly.
Outrageous.
Now, Kima does have a very important question for you, Luke. Does the wealthy zombie claim the life insurance?
Well, he probably claimed his own. And I guess he would have had to have had his partner claim it for him because it's kind of hard to claim. Excuse me. Yes, I have my death certificate here. I would like you to pay me for being dead. Thank you very much.
Yes.
What do you mean
Why?
you don't want to pay out?
Say no. I mean,
my arm has fallen off because it has rotted away. What do you mean you're not going to pay me? I am clearly deceased.
How dare? How dare? Thank you, Elle. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Josh, did you want to say anything about this game? Now that we've played it.
I just think people should back it. We're gonna have the standard version. There is gonna be a micro expansion, the promo cards with the Phil Walker Harden card, and then there's gonna be some cool deluxe components, things like these tiles and the money and the influence tokens turning into wood. There's gonna be some play mats involved, a couple extra little goodies. I think it's going to be a really good product. I love playing this game. I've now had to play it, a couple hundred times probably now, and I still enjoy seeing the fun combos that are funny to me and also create interesting mechanics for me. So I think a lot of people are going to have a fun time with this. If you like the idea of like cards and card combos, I think this is going to be a must back for you.
Absolutely. Luke, what do you think of this game? Be absolutely honest. It does not matter that we're live, that this is recorded, it's being streamed multiple places, including the BGG homepage. Just tell everyone what you think.
I think the words that I can be cut now. I think it's good fun. I do like the card crafting system. I think it's a very interesting way of playing things. I do think you do find yourselves sometimes you can be screwed over by the cards that you get. I didn't get a whole bunch of resource gaining cards, which was a bit of a bummer. It meant I had a bit of a slow burn on that, and you could see that by the fact that I scored significantly less than everyone else. So I scored just over half of what Josh did on his terrains, on his quest, which is a bit of a shame. But hey, I scored comparable elsewhere, I think, is the key thing there. So there are different strategies you can take. Obviously, gaining cities is a good moneymaker. But you can just got to make the game when you make it. Sometimes your strategy is going to be farming cards until you get the right fit.
Absolutely.
But ultimately, you can just have fun by making up stories because your cards are terrible, so you might as well just have some fun.
I think you are the true winner here, Luke, with your stories. Absolutely.
Oh, I am. That's what I'm reporting on board game. My board
it's
PC stats. I'm going to put it down.
Yeah.
Having the most fun is the
absolutely
most important call.
Yeah. I agree with Luke. I enjoy this game. I think the fun part is seeing the different monsters. It's a puzzle, right? You're trying to see what you can do first, what you can do, what you need to do next, how you can get the most points. I like the adjacent player interaction. You're just seeing how much they have and seeing what you can do when they have less, or what you can do to gain money based on what they have. Josh profited off of Luke mainly, but off of both of us, like way big with that one card here, which is fun. But it was very expensive, so yeah. So definitely please go and click on the the link to the Kickstarter. It's another wonderful Phil Walker Harding game, praise be, from AEG. Don't miss out on all the fun promos and everything. We're going to end it. We're just a tiny bit over time, which is perfect. So let's go start with Luke. What do you have coming up? I know you're not streaming on Twitch anymore, but what do you want to promote, my friend?
So there's a couple of projects that I'm involved with. If you are interested in listening to my thoughts about board games, then you can go to the Bucket List Board Gamers podcast, wherever you get yourself podcasts. You can go and listen to me generally hosting those episodes, but me and a bunch of other board gamers from the UK talking about board games. And if you want to see more of me, because you like to see this, then you can go to the Game Emporium on YouTube, Imp spelled with an I, because branding decisions. And you can go and check out some of my videos talking about, some of them talk about board games, sometimes playing D&D, sometimes we just chit chat and we play Pokemon, is what's going on at the moment. My friend Tom and I are playing through some various Pokemon games and having a terrible time of being terrible at it. So that is quite a big factor on it. But yeah, other board gaming stuff, so just a whole bunch of different games going on there.
Awesome. Yes, Maricanda, we're done with the game. We're going to raid on out. I unfortunately don't see a lot of people to raid though. So if y'all have anyone you want to.
It's a weird time of day for you guys for people to be streaming, I guess.
Well, the thing is that there's people that are streaming board games in other countries under other non-English. So that's the reason that I'm like, well, I can't really was it 4 Cubitos is playing Critter Kitchen, but I do believe it's in Spanish. Therefore, it would not be good for us to raid into them just because I know I don't know Spanish. And then there's some French streamers. And then yeah, we have let's see. Ghost of Yore is basically streaming their shipping. So they are not really playing that much. I'm thinking we can just raid into Jamie Daggers, who is a miniature painting, which is board game adjacent, unless anybody wants anybody else. Yeah, Jamie, yes, Slivers, yeah, Jamie's live, yes, thank you, Elle. Yeah. Oh, Cosmic Ben Twitch, welcome in, says, I meant to say this earlier, I love Luke's last name, Pickles. I just had some really nice battered pickles with ranch dressing. That was delicious. Yes.
That
yes.
sounds atrocious.
No, deep fried pickles. Oh, so good.
No.
No?
That's cannibalism. I can't do that.
Oh man. Okay. Josh, once again, why don't you tell everyone what you want to promote, my friend?
Definitely check out this Kickstarter going live in a few weeks, and check out any other AG product, especially if I developed or designed it. I always appreciate that, especially. But also just enjoy playing whatever board games you enjoy playing. I think that's actually good. So you can find me on social media at Sir Josh Wood on most platforms, and I think that's all I have.
It says Cannibal Cutlass. I have started the Jamie Dagger raid. Please copy the raid command of your choice. So like I said before, tomorrow I will be co-streaming with M Peebles. So we'll be streaming on our channels at the same time. You can watch either both, but both of the chats will be smushed together into one chat. So whichever one you want to start or stay on, you can chat with. We're going to be playing games on BGA with you all. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then Sunday, I have 2 streams on Sunday because that's what I do. I'm going to do a from start to finish of Square One by Project L. Very excited. Love Project L in the morning. And then I'm going to do a You Think You Know Me interview with Banana Chan, who wrote all the flavor text for Unstoppable and has a lot of great horror RPGs out there. And we will be using the You Think You Know Me game by Pink Tiger Games as interview questions, but you can bring your own interview questions as well, and I hope you'll join us. That will be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and it is co-sponsored by Violet Days Games and Pink Tiger Games. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you to Josh and Luke for joining me. See you later. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Everyone.